So it's 10:52 AM. We've just arrived in Beijing. We've got a 40-minute trip now to the hotel, and all that's happening today is there's a lunch arranged, and then afternoon off, evening meal, and so just a day off really. So we'll see how it goes. Another plane landing there. This is Beijing International. So we've got a toll booth here. Local market here. We're getting quite near the centre, I think. We should be quite near our hotel now. Right, we're going Shanghai Grand Hotel, Beijing. Oh no, not Shanghai. Jiangxi Grand Hotel. That's us then. In we go.
This is Thursday, the 23rd of May, 2013. We've arrived in Beijing this morning. This is our first day. So we had a lunch. We're going to have dinner. We've done nothing because we had a long flight and we had to rest. We're starting the visit tomorrow.
Yep, that's it. This is our little room. Usual 2 beds, nice bathroom, big television. Right, off to go to join the others. So here we have the hire a bicycle park.
This is our first night in Beijing and we just had our meal. The hotel is just there. So we are walking in that street which is very animated, lots of shops, people eating outside. Just like a normal big city in the world. And this lovely little park here, I don't know if you can see it. But that's where they have all their gym, treadmill and all that sort of thing.
Gym equipment.
And the inhabitants come and they just do their exercise.
And some are just playing cards and chatting.
In front of the square, there is a building we call the Gate of Heaven and Peace. That's for Chairman Mao proclaimed to the world the People's Republic of China was founded. But you know, for Beijing, the history most famous for the Ming and the Qing dynasty. Whatever the Tiananmen Square used to be in the feudal system, it's not like a square shape. It's like a letter T shape, capital letter T. There is a corridor in the center, and in the north there is a wall. The wall so far it still exists, but the 1,000-step corridor it not exist anymore because during the war's time, during the revolution's time, and they were destroyed, or even the earliest Republic of China, and also after we founded the People's Republic of China, a lot of the historical buildings they demolished, turned down, and we built the modernization, or more impressive architectures to.
This is the Arrow Gate, which was outside the city wall, and this tower was the first defence inside the city wall.
This is now Friday, the 24th of May 2013. We are starting really our tour, and we are on the Tiananmen Square. Behind me is the People's Hall, where they have once a year all their meetings with all the provinces, all discussion about the life in China. And on this side we're coming to is the National Museum of China, which traces all the history of the country since the beginning.
And that's the Forbidden City in the distance.
Of Heaven and Peace, this square, that's we call the Tiananmen Square, named by the Chinese. And then the flagpole, look at here, Chairman Mao proclaimed to the world, China was independent. So 1949, October 1st, he raised the first national ceremony in the square. And also, we could see Chairman Mao on the right, and in the Forbidden City. And what is the function? Whenever the emperor giving audiences to the ranking official, it's like a meeting, like a conference to the high-ranking officials. So the emperor will get over there and then to have an announcement to the officials. Or if the emperor means the enthronement, so the new emperor means the enthronement. There is a big celebration, big ceremony inside the palace. So there is a big flying dragon throne. That's big ceremony. And the glass, they put the tongue oil with a permanent polish, permanent shining. So we put like the double eaves, yes, to keep it stable on the roof. And the second reason, in case of a flood, the water can get out from the sliding roofs. That's the way
And also, each of them have different names. For example, the Japanese seahorse, they do have fish, pigeon, etc. So each of them have the symbolic. So later on, give you more stories about each of the symbolic.
那个钱，那个车轮那么大不怕。
这是初盖是吧？
要破干嘛？
初盖。实际这也没事，在咱们北方多待这段时间就好了。然后看这虽然缸了吗？这些缸有青铜的、铸铁的290口，鎏金大缸18口，总共是308口缸。这些缸金生水土克火镇火作用，叫做消防缸，也叫做太平缸。也就是说，在古代就有明有的消防。
先找一个什么肯德基麦当劳的。
We can tell them everything.
So this is one of the typical living quarter among 15 of them. This is located in the eastern part. So 6 in the east, 6 in the west. So it's like a symmetrically way of the layout. And the center 3, there are, the Hall of Heavenly Purity, Hall of the Union Peace, and the last one, Earthly Tranquility. In Ming Dynasty, the emperor lived over there. But Qing Dynasty, since the 3rd emperor died, the 4th emperor becomes the new emperor. So they changed the function. So the 3 main halls in the center 3 for the living quarters in the Ming Dynasty, but they were changed for the political area. And the
This is a typical concubine area, living quarters.
But the flower, they don't last for too long. Yes, only the end of April until the beginning of May. Very short time. Yeah. And we do have a lot of the Asian cypress, pine tree, but you can see there are a lot of the beautiful rocks to be all around the Imperial Garden. Or even there is a man-made hill they added in 1540s. So all different kind of rocks piled together. So we call the hill of the accumulated elegance. What is the function for the hill? At the city, the Forbidden Palace, which is very flat, right? And the concubines, they want to do some climbing for exercise to enjoy the view. So they piled up the hill, which is man-made hill, and they built pavilions. So later we'll pass by. For the
This little area at the top has a view over Coal Hill on the outside, as well as over the Imperial City on the inside.
and paintings in that pavilion too. Yeah. Okay.
So we're leaving via the Gate of Divine Prowess. There's Coal Hill there in the distance. There you can see the moat, very wide moat.
There are 5 pieces of the pavilion to place the big Buddha inside. The center one is the biggest one, so the emperor climbing the hill to see the skyline, first view of the whole city. Yeah. So it used to be part of the Forbidden City, but now separately as a park.
So this is the defensive moat built around the Imperial City. It's one of the corners of it. And it's slightly misty now. We're expecting rain a bit later this evening. And there's Coal Hill up through the trees.
Yeah. And then if the husband and wife, both of them, they're only one child in their generation, in their family, of name, they call it Golden Palace. Golden Palace, because Jin in Chinese translate to English, it means golden, gold. So they call it Golden Palace. That's around 1153. So more than 800 years old. But the time very, very small in size. Until Ming Dynasty, from 1368, they start to develop to some imperial gardens. So for example, in the Forbidden City, we saw the Imperial Garden at the backyard, but that one is much bigger in size. But till Qing Dynasty, the Emperor Qianlong in 1750 till 1764, so spent almost 14-15 years to enlarge the big garden to Summer Palace. But at the time, they still called the Garden of Clear Ripples. It's kind of an imperial garden.
We are just visiting the Summer Palace this morning.
Where are you from? Italy?
Yeah, from Israel.
Israel, all right.
If you didn't know where it is, Holy Land.
על חשבוני אתה עושה את זה?
我们一会儿放1个半小时吧。好。Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're already in the Summer Palace. This is the island, so the pavilion there we call spring pavilion. To know the spring comes early because there are so many willow trees. Here, enjoy the view. That's the best place. You can see to the northern part. That's the hill. We call Longevity Hill. All the dirt from this Lake held up to the massive hill, Longevity Hill. The most important function, they do have the temple there. So the emperor, feudal emperor, they show their respect to Buddhism. So there is a big temple for the tower, and then there is a little roof, yellowish color, another temple. But
take you next to the boat.
Nice big headlights. Obviously going to turn round then on the end.
建宫门，新建，你这叫新建宫门，一会儿这叫建宫门啊。方向不对，你要站到那边去好了。但是那边没有那种撅嘴，别乐。这个照一张相。他那个撅嘴正好跟那牛那个亲上了，亲上了。有真是外国奶奶爷爷，可以给您看看。真是外国奶奶爷爷，那个这个啊。水面上多好啊，这空气好啊。不吧？傻吗？人开他干嘛？人家是玩的人，这是。
Well, this is the beginning of the long corridor. Goes all along the side of the lake.
It's like, I'm not.
I like found it.
This is a summer palace, by the way.
So the corridor continues. Nice little pond, but sadly no fish.
Nerede gel yanıma? Nerede hangi çeker bu? Yanıma gel. Böyle yapayım mı?
做一个，来碟。
哎呀，我还调鱼的，好吗？
茉莉蜜，茉莉蜜。
先走看看人寿店了啊。
妈，这个小，我的这个干，我的边上。
The Hall of Benevolence. This is the Western Manor restaurant, apparently a Muslim restaurant. Going here to try some lamb and beef dishes.
What they called is another museum. It's called the Royal Vegetable Museum. I don't know what does that mean inside. I've never been inside before.
We leave now. It's a fun to
6 have inside, yeah, Great Wall. It's for souvenirs always made like dragging and Chinese ladies. Come.
Want to buy a new phone?
你的 Beats Battery。100块钱。
So we're leaving the shopping centre now. We're going to an acrobatic show. That's the Silk Street Shopping Centre.
Yeah, 德胜门, 安定门, etc. Or even we do have the other gate in the west. 西便门, 东便门, so many gates. Yeah, etc. And look at nearby this area, we have a very famous hotel, the Marriott Hotel. And we call the city wall Marriott. So we could see part of the city wall still remains. Yeah, look at the wall. So that's the city wall. Most of them were demolished. Yeah, this is part of that. So inside is the Marriott Hotel. Only around 3 kilometers of the city wall still left, still kept. one-way journey from home here. So yesterday, actually, we didn't organize any optional tour for you. So today could be available light for you to choose the optional show. So like yesterday, Willow informed a little bit about Kung Fu, but I would like to tell you, what is really the means of Kung Fu. In Chinese, Kung Fu means learned skill or great achievement. Yeah, and Kung Fu is very famous and very well known all of the world. But you cannot go further anymore. So mostly the right side much more quiet, not too many people. And you could be walk a little bit from the castle. You'll see there is a river there. Even the Great Wall, so they along the river. So you could enjoy the better view. But for climbing, it's not the best one. It's not the best view to the right side. So that's why lesser people. So we highly recommend you to go to the left side. But if you think you cannot make it, yeah, you can walk a little bit. That's still be.
I'll take you from here.
All these locks are from engaged couples who then throw the key over the wall to show they'll always be joined together. See, all the way up the wall.
These are very expensive.
Just had Martin had a cup of tea, green tea, and I had a beer and an ice cream. A strange little place.
Next to the wall.
Don't forget to hold on
如果
to
一没了，你们就赶紧走啊！
This is a VIP.
I think they're practicing a ceremony of some sort.
I got this name from my English teacher while in college. So I use this name more than 20 years. My friends call me Andy. You may call me Andy also, right? So the first, now follow me please. Let's go into the workshop. I will give some information about the daily culture in China and about how to practice the daily wear in our factory. If you have any questions, come back to me, alright? So now ladies and gentlemen, shall we go? I use picture. The picture is the opposite side of the dragon. The picture with the dragon head, horse body, tiger feet, lion's tail, and the eagle wings. In the Chinese American story says, the picture comes flying like the bird. And the switching, New Zealand, so we are United Nations, right? Okay, so here's me, ladies and gentlemen, answer here. Say, now here, just is a part of the damage. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, here, please. This way.
You see the
cute.
Okay, so now, here, my friend, this way, please. You start the work on that, right? So it's actually convoluted inside with 3 layers, and other layers take a mold. This is the ball, not we gluing together. That is one single piece, solid covered. How to do that? The begin like this. Say, when we get a material, we need to draw in the pattern first. So drawing. Second step, cutting the corner off, cutting. Then we're making the holes on the surface from different direction. Later, 2 drills. The drill with a smaller wheel on the top. 2 drills like this one, put inside from the hole. Going to cut it, the smallest ball first. From the smallest one to the big, layer by layers. Get this. Then we moving it, do polish inside. Drawing pattern again, sculpture, polishing. Get this. How long? A master take 3 weeks to complete it.
So here we are in the biggest jade shop in the world, probably. This is a government-owned business. The Olympic medals were inlaid with jade here for the Chinese Olympics. As you can see.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So this avenue stretches all the way back to the Forbidden City, the central line of the city.
After he being enthronement, so he moved from this Prince Mansion to the Forbidden City. So after 50 years, so the Emperor Qianlong, that's the 4th son's emperor, so that's the 5th emperor. His name is Qianlong. During his reign, so they showed the respect to the Tibetan style Buddhism. So they changed this one to a Lamasri temple. So Lamas is the honorable title for the Tibetan style monks. Yeah. And even like here, they do have the religious activities. And also tourist attraction. Not only attracted the tourists from China and still from overseas, but they do have they called Golden Palace. Golden Palace because Jin in Chinese translate to English it means golden, gold. So they call it Golden Palace. That's around 1153. So more than 800 years old. But the time very, very small in size. Until Ming Dynasty, from 1368, they start to develop to some imperial gardens. So for example, in the Forbidden City, we saw the imperial garden at the backyard. But that one is much bigger in size. But till Qing Dynasty, the Emperor Qianlong in 1750 till 1764. So spent almost 14-15 years to enlarge the big garden to summer palace. But at the time they still call the Garden of Clear Rimples. It's kind of an imperial garden.
We are just visiting the summer palace this morning.
Where are you from? Israel, all right.
If you didn't know where it is, where it is. Welcome in Chinese people to today.
על חשבוני אתה עושה את זה?
我们一会儿放1个半小时吧。好。Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're already in the summer palace. This is the island, so the pavilion there we call spring pavilion. To know the spring comes earliest because there are so many willow trees. Here, enjoy the view. That's the best place. You can see to the northern part. That's the hill. We call Longevity Hill. All the dirt from this Queen Lake piled up to the massive hill, Longevity Hill. The most important function, they do have the temple there. So the emperor, feudal emperor, they show their respect to Buddhism. So there is a big temple for the tower, and then there is a little roof, yellowish color, another temple. But
take you next to the boat.
What's that? Nice big headlights. Obviously going to turn round then on the end.
宫门，新建，你这叫新建宫门。一会儿咱这叫建宫门啊。方向不对，你要站到那边去好了。对，但是那边没有那种撅嘴，别乐。
可以，照一张相。他那个撅嘴正好跟那牛那个亲上了，
亲上了。有真是外国奶奶爷爷。
可以给您看看。
真是外国奶奶爷爷。不是。转过来看看。
Well, this is the beginning of the long corridor. Goes all along the side of the lake.
This is a summer palace, by the way.
So the corridor continues. Nice little pond, but sadly no fish.
Nerede gel yanıma? Nerede hangi şeker bu? Yanıma gel. Böyle yapayım mı?
喝一个，来碟。
哎呀，我还瞅鱼呢，好吗？
茉莉蜜，茉莉蜜。
先走看看人寿店了啊。
妈就是笑，我的这个干什么？我的边上。
The Hall of Benevolence. This is the Western Manor restaurant, apparently a Muslim restaurant. Going here to try some lamb and beef dishes.
What they called is another museum. It's called a Royal Vegetable Museum. I don't know what does that mean inside. I've never been inside before.
We leave now. It's a fun going to.
Yeah, Greater Wall. It's for souvenirs always made like dragon and Chinese ladies. Come.
Want to buy a new phone?
你的 Beats Battery。你好，裤子要干嘛？拿给100块钱。
拿锁着了。
So we're leaving the shopping centre now. We're going to an acrobatic show. That's the Silk Street Shopping Centre.
门 yeah, 德胜门, 安定门, etc. Or even we do have the other gate in the west. 西便门, 东便门, so many gates, yeah, etc. And look at nearby this area, we have a very famous hotel, the Marriott Hotel. And we call the city wall Marriott. So we could see part of the city wall still remains. Yeah, look at the wall. So that's the city wall. Most of them were demolished. Yeah, this is part of that. So inside is the Marriott Hotel. Only around 3 kilometers of the city wall still left, still kept.
Monday, the 27th of May 2013. This is our last day in Beijing. Tonight we are going on a train to Xi'an and we are visiting the Temple of Heaven. And in this massive park of 260 hectares, it's all Tai Chi and music and dancing, where all people come. Very interesting.
Here, okay? And do some exercise.
Well done, love.
It's your bottom.
From the corridor, but there is a divine kitchen supposed to be for roasting the sacrificed animals, and then transferred from the long corridor until that building we call the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest. Totally divided into 72 sections in total. Yeah, but divine kitchen is already blocked. So many local people, they come here, stay there playing cards, playing chess, or
The locals gather here to play cards and other games. Chinese checkers.
few minutes for the information first, and then you'll be walk around and for photos and to see the exhibition as well. Okay, now we're already in the temple. You know, the Temple of Heaven actually not only for the religious, for the Buddhism. Actually, we could see like a Taoism, yeah. And also like here, that's for the ancient emperors for worshiping heaven. How many emperors came here? Because the Temple of Heaven was started to build in Ming Dynasty from 1417 till 1420, 3 years constructed. And of course, the forest area that's before they built the buildings, the structures already have so many trees. That's why. So we got 600,000 trees, 100 trees that are 1,000 years old. But the temple inside actually only 600 years old from Ming Dynasty. So from 1421 till 1911, 22 emperors came here worshiping heaven. But the last sacrifice in the Temple of Heaven, that's in 1916. Why? How happens? Because there is a man, he's a northern walnut. He named himself as an emperor. His name is Yuan Shikai. But in China, nobody agreed him as an emperor. He only named himself as emperor. So 100 days, he died. So he did the last sacrifice in the Temple of Heaven.
来，你4照完你。哎，那咱3照完了，你写他们。这块，快点，来，咱4照完的。我照片。来吧。来，过来。过来。啊。上这正的地方，不得在这。这来这。啊？哎，这儿行吗？行。
叫我读诶，你走。读家有没有？张年。
行。
这回音壁圆球。
但是那个画像你给我画不画这个人美值了？为什么呢？因为朱元璋叫七漏朝天。何谓七漏？2、4、6、7，七漏是七窍，明白什么意思吧？它是向天的，就是这样。因为它就是画正面相，把缺点给掩盖出来。 那你想一想，那给康熙画像的人，是不是也要把康熙皇帝的缺点都给掩盖掉？我在车上讲过了，还记得吧？马点肉、长短甲。你好，王宏伟，想起来了。
这让他打了，再不是。往上肉这俩。
他后面就是你走了吗？
Very difficult for us to find the real antique there. Very difficult. If you're not very professional to distinguish the real antique or not, could be very difficult for you. Yeah, to get like a reasonable price of that. But on the ancient books over there, like a bookstore, yeah, could be find something interesting. Or what I tell you something about that traditional instrument. So we have seen some of the singer men in the long corridor playing the instrument. So in Chinese we call it Sheng, S-H-E-N-G. So it could be dates back to Han Dynasty. It's around 2,000 years ago. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, so the street divided into two sections in the west as well. In the west, they got more art studio. You know what I told you, the most famous one, Rongbao Zai, is located in the art.
Oh no, thank you. No, no.
Jewelry box for jewelries. Cheaper. Give me a cup of tea, lady. Okay. This is only 150 yuan. Here component the jewelries. Yeah. Where you from? London. This is cheaper. Yeah, only 15 pounds. Yeah.
Looks like a lion.
I think the antique shop is finished then.
So the gentleman is painting the Chinese equivalent of Martine inside the ball of glass with a picture of a rabbit, which is the year of 1951. So there's one freshly done. Martine. And this one is for Bryan.
We're expecting some poisoning.
So we'll shortly be heading back to the station now to catch the train to Xi'an, overnight train.
But before we are going to have dinner again.
Another meal.
For walking around to see the cultural things. Okay, some of you did some shopping, huh? Good. Yes. Even no time to the happy house. Yeah. So very soon. Yeah. So very soon we're going to the restaurant for dinner. Yeah. So another 10-15 minutes we'll be there. We'll be there. Okay. And we have early dinner. Are you getting hungry or not? How about we cancel the meal? We'll go to the railway station for KFC, McDonald's. No. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yes. Okay. So for dinner it could be another hour for that. So 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock. The latest we're going to leave from the restaurant to the train station. So sometimes from there to the train station, if the traffic's very good, half an hour, 40 minutes like that. But
Ready for our welcome dinner. Our numbers here, so we'll take a seat here. Tables.
Keep smiling.
Killing me.
You have a pillow. Try that.
Don't look at the spine, you're on camera.
My back is killing me. My head's killing me. And I'm trying so hard. Oh, it's so complicated.
So morning has arrived and we're travelling along. Not an experience we particularly want to repeat. It was all right, but not particularly pleasant. Everybody's up and about in the corridor. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
A bit rainy and misty. I think it's going to be raining all day.
Tuesday, the 28th of May 2013. We are in our hotel in Xi'an. This morning we are going to visit the city wall and the Muslim quarter and the museum. But due to little tummy problems, we decided to stay in the hotel. So tonight we're going to have a Chinese banquet of dumpling, which is a speciality from Xi'an. And after that we're going to a music show of the Tang dynasty. Is that right?
This is our room. Yeah, the train journey wasn't very good. Bed wasn't comfortable at all. But anyway, we're here now, and a couple of days' time we'll be on the cruise. But tomorrow we go to see the Terracotta Warriors. So that's the main highlight of this town.
Okay, so here, did you see the red wall? Inside the red wall, it was only one Lama temple in Xi'an. It was only one Lama temple. And if you turn around the whole city wall, that you will see the golden color from the top. It was the Lama temple. It was the same like the night market, because for a lot of the people during the daytime that they have no time to buy the vegetable, so they will come here after they finish their walk and buy some vegetable and bring back to the home to cook for cooking.
So we're arriving at this hotel, the New World Hotel, for our dumpling meal and dancing show.
哎，杨光啊，那个剧院跳啥了？I would do that.
Good view,
Nobody leave them free, look. Come on. They've all got to go.
No, not me, you.
Oh.
I'll pass it
look
back.
as if I need more dumplings.
And Tang dynasties. The ancient capital Chang'an has been a city with world-renowned history. During 5,000 years of history, the ancient artworks has been embodying the spirit of glamorous Oriental civilization, and the drum dancing has been illuminating more immortal music through the ages. Tonight, you will be taken back to the flourishing Tang dynasty. Appreciate magnificent court music and dances, and experience China's unique ancient art. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tang Emperor is coming.
two that you can side. So now entering the Museum.
So this afternoon we're visiting the Muslim quarter. It's quite a short street, but a different ethnic grouping completely.
Okay, so now that we already arrived the Muslim area, when you see did you see the stone archer? In ancient time, that when you see the stone archer or the wooden archer, means that they have the mosque or the temple inside, because the emperor wants to give the high respect to the different religions. Because they have the great mosque inside the Muslim area, so it's why we will see the stone archer here. So here it was the ending of the Muslim streets, and they will start at the drum tower. So you just go straight. This street we call it a Muslim street, and do not go inside. If you go inside to the Muslim area, it's not easier to find the way out because too many small narrow streets inside. So you just. Do you want to go to the pharmacy now? Just walk down the line.
Down my pocket.
羊，哎，你冇认。
Not me.
What's the floor?
Wu Qing，吴庆，光辉。
山光感，吃点感谢的是吧？
你刚几点在呢？
Somewhere it's not so fast.
You will see a lot of swallows. But the bell tower will be more pretty during night. And the bell tower was built during the Ming Dynasty. And just now I think that you already see another tower, it's a drum tower. Do you still remember? Yeah, it was the drum tower. The bell tower and the drum tower that in the ancient time they used to tell the time to the locals. So it's one that we always call it a morning bell and the dusk drum. So the bell tower always located at the east. The drum tower always located at the west. Means sunrise and the sunset. So it's the drum tower. Just now that you already walking to the foot of the drum tower, yeah. And the Zhu Que, scarlet birds, it's the god of the south direction, the south. And the east, it's a white tiger. The west, it was the blue dragon. North, it was the Xuanwu. Xuanwu, it was one kind of animal mixed with the turtle and snake together. It's a four god of the four direction. And this gate name is Zhu Que Gate. And now that you see this gate is very smaller size, but during the Tang Dynasty, it's the biggest gate in Tang Dynasty. They said at that time that outside the Zhu Que Gate, they have the road. It's about 115 meters wide. It's a 1,400 years ago. Yeah, it's the biggest street. Now it's the north, the east market and west market. Because during the Tang Dynasty, a lot of the foreigners, they live in Xi'an. So that they will all do the business. So the east market is for the local people to selling the things. The west market for the foreigners. So it's why that even nowadays for the Chinese, in Chinese, we call the go shopping. We call it 买东西. 买 means buy, 东 means east, 西 means west. Because during the Tang Dynasty, only two markets people can shopping. It's the east market and the west market. They will all prefer to come here. But if you come to this area about 10 years ago, you cannot see nothing like this. Because my grandma was not living far from here. So I saw the big changing. 10 years ago, that's all the people here, this whole area, just as a village. All the local farmers are living here. And 10 years ago, the government, they spent a lot of money to moving those farmers to other places. And they built a beautiful park and beautiful gardens surrounding the big wild goose pagoda. And then that's the big, that seems like the new area to this whole part. So that's the wild goose pagoda. Did you already heard some story about the Monkey King? Did you know the Monkey King? No, any idea? They said that there was a famous legend. They said one the Chinese monk who traveled to the India to searching about the Buddhism. At that time, that he have the three, one Monkey King, one pig to help him to travel in India. It also we call it the Sky Movie. Did you see it? Yeah. Only opened to the public the New Year during the New Year's Eve this year. Because here it's a rich people living area, the valley, the rich valley area. So it's one that you will see the famous car, Lamborghini. Yeah, Lamborghini. Because that in Xi'an we still have a lot of rich people who will live. And also that's on your right hand side, it was Westin Hotel. Left hand side that you see the big wild goose pagoda. The big wild goose pagoda nowadays became the landmark of the Xi'an city. The big wild goose pagoda was built during the Tang Dynasty, 652 AD. At the time that when the Xuanzang traveled to the Indian, and when he came back, the emperor went 17 years just to travel to the Indian and searching all the Buddhism books, and then return back to the China. And he spent the 12 years just to stay here to translate all the book from Sanskrit to the Chinese words. And here on your left hand side, now that we're driving on this street, it was the overbright city, only opened to the public 1 year. So in the middle, that you will see a lot of the big stone carving. They were all about the famous person from the Tang Dynasty 1,400 years ago. Later, that we will get off the bus to walking a little bit on this street, and then that you can get the strong feeling about the similar as we go back to the 1,400 years ago during the Tang Dynasty, and later that we will see the stone carving about the first emperor of the Tang Dynasty and only one female emperor, Zetian's statue at here. Yeah. So here, that's all the building. They use the Tang architecture. So that's if you have the chance to go to the Tokyo in Japan, you will see all the buildings, the old buildings are similar like this because. Okay, so later that's our bus will stop here. We will get off the bus, and our bus will moving to the ending of the street to waiting for us. So it's what that's remember later follow my flag. We just keep going. We will not come back to the same places because our bus not parking here. Our bus will parking to the other places. Just remember to follow me. Okay, let's go.
13个。
你本身多少个人啊？
我是21个。
那剩下人咋
？23个，打车走的。哎，我都不想说你了。哎呀，
他们团几个吧？
我6个人不去，我就
那你们2个人直接拼。
我跟他说了，他都全去，还是全去，我跟你说。
他俩车。Examination, if you got the number one, that's yeah. And also that's during the
This is the only female empress in the history of China.
LED payload. So later that we will go there. Payload. We will walk into there. My grandma always have a screen to find.
We've got the two bright lights shining at us.
So that was Rich Valley over Bright City. Very well.
During the Tang Dynasty, here still inside the wall. Because during the Tang Dynasty, our city is much bigger than now the Xi'an city wall. Inside Tang Chang city wall, they have over 68 square kilometers. So here is still inside the wall. So it's why that here that they built the Tang Chang City Wall Park. Just when you arrive here, that you will know that originally here have the wall, but after the Tang Dynasty, the capital moving to other parts of China. So here is not the capital anymore. So it's why that all the wall already destroyed by long time ago, surrounding here. But you know that around 10 years ago, all the house surrounding here for the building, the 2 floor, around the 3,100, let me think that. Yeah, 300, no, it's not 3,100 again. More than that.
3 million.
3 million for one building, but now it's double, even the triple price. Yeah, because, yeah, it was a lot is empty because a lot of rich people, they just buy it and living here. After you see it, you will know how beautiful about the Tang Chang city. They built this whole area. Later on your right hand side, the right hand side. Yeah, did you see the building in the?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a Daming, the Tang Paradise. All the building inside the Tang Paradise. Later, that you will see more clearly. Because they have the two. Did you? Yeah. It's the Tang Paradise opened to the public 2006. It's the same age like the biggest music fountain. So here is a gate of the Daming, the Tang Paradise. It's so pretty, right? So during the Tang Dynasty, all the building was look like this because emperor, they think that is the simple means magnificent. So all the building, they were all the simple design but more pretty.
Which way do you want me to go? This way?
So you can find that all the building is totally different, like the Ming and Qing Dynasty. So later, now that we will driving to the north square of the big Wild Goose Pagoda to see the biggest music fountain in whole Asia. Temple is 4 times bigger than now we see. So here on the left hand side is the biggest music fountain. So now that we will get off the bus, follow me.
This is the pagoda, is it the white goose pagoda?刚才没亮啊。
可以看一下了。
这完了。
那让你放上嘛。煮不好的放。来，这回看一下，知道吧？来，照回去看一下，照着。这俩猴子就可以了，就这个。把照片下来。
60 metres high, the tallest water chute. There it goes again.
I think it's very pretty, right? And also today's weather is very good, it's very clear. So you will see the pagoda, the old pagoda and the new music fountain mixed together. Old thing and the new things. Now that on your left hand side is our provincial library. We say again, say the library again. So that our city's old name is Chang'an City. So it's why that here that we have the longest street we call the Chang'an Road. All the football match, they were all inside. Now that in front of the south gate, they will build the huge square. In the future, and all the local people who live in surrounding this area. And every day's night they have the live show here, so like the live karaoke, and also that's all the people they join together to play our local opera, local dancing. We call it was. Do you think that our city was more pretty during night? Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah. It's totally different. But this drawbridge still not older one from the 600 years ago. It's a newly one. The older one is much wider than now we say. Tower, so you can take the picture of the beautiful tower. Because the bell tower, it was located at the center of the city, so later we cannot parking there. So during the Ming Dynasty, the bell tower was built during the 1384 AD. The drum tower is 4 years older than the.
Outside.
So it's why that we always call it a morning bell in the dusk drum.
So we're inside the wall now, aren't we?
Yeah, we were inside the wall. The bell tower, it was 36 meters high, square shape, wood and brick structure. When you see outside, you will see 3 layers, but inside only the 2-story. So nowadays the bell tower is similar like the simple center of city. But the bell tower is not originally located here. It was moving here during the 1582 AD. Because in Xi'an that we have the very good feng shui. So it's why, but during the time the Ming Dynasty capital already moving to Beijing, they didn't want here have the better feng shui than the Beijing. So they're moving the bell tower to the nowadays places, similar to want to lock the dragon hand side. And to take the picture of the bell tower and the drum tower. And also that you can take the picture of the drum tower also. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. And the drum tower, it was 4 years older than the bell tower. It's 34 meters tall and the rectangular shape. But nowadays we will not use the drum and the bell anymore. Our government, they plan to use the bell and the drum again. But it's not yet, not now. They were all the swallow. Because all the swallow, they were living under the roof. Has everyone got the picture? Okay. That we will need around 15 to 20 minutes driving back to the hotel, and we will finish our night tour. How about it? Yeah. You will not pay me now. Okay, so I hope that you will like it, because I just want to show you how beautiful about my city. Yeah, it's different like the Beijing and the Shanghai. Maybe that's Beijing, because Beijing is the capital. still cloudy. So it's very good weather. Okay, so that's we will close to the hotel, and we already finished our night tour. Before you leave, do you mind? I will collect all the money from you, and also that you can give me. If you have no enough cash, you can give me tomorrow. No problem. Yeah.
Today, this is Thursday, the 30th of May 2013. We're checking out of the hotel in Xi'an. We're going to do one visit this morning, the White Goose Pagoda. And then at 1:30 we're taking our flight to Wuhan. And from Wuhan we've got 4 to 5 hours drive to get to the boat.
4 to 5 hours?
Yeah.
Not 45 hours?
No, 4 to 5 hours.
他为了表演，他就靠这个。
Okay, so now here that we already entering inside the small wild goose pagoda. Small wild goose pagoda was built during the 707 AD. At that time, it was the memory of the Emperor Gaozong after he died. They built this temple and built this pagoda. But this pagoda, now this is not sort of like the temple anymore. It became the park. All the local people who live in surrounding this area, you can come inside, you can want to exercise. If we come in,
我要给他整出来，这是他的外加他跟那个产物不知道，这是降阶习得。
transportation.
Oh, canal.
Horse.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's why that it was for the parking, like the horse. Yeah, like the horse parking area. They will all put in front of the gates, and when the passenger was coming, and they drive the horses, and they can tie the horse and here, and then they go inside. So the nose, all the like the line underneath, and on the top is the guard. Our problems and go to the parking. Yeah. Sometimes they think that the people sleeping on there, it seems like the barbecue. The cooking bed because of fire underneath.
Barbecue in the day, bed in the night.
Still, if you go to some countryside, to the small village, the people they still use this kind of bed. Maybe for you think it's too hard to sleeping on it, but for the Chinese people, will like it.
They've got some of these in Crete.
Yeah, you can try to sleep here.
No thanks.
You can try to sleep here, and then it's at that time that's all the people.
No, it's not jade.
Yeah, but it's still the pillow.
It's the next level up. It's the higher one.
Yeah. But the jade that was the people sleeping on it during the summertime.
Jade.
Yeah.
You could put a fire under the bed to warm it up in the winter.
You will have to run.
Now somebody take this one from That's yeah, very special.
How much are they?
Original 180, now give you only 100. 100.
100?
Yes, Chinese yuan,
100. Morning. Want to ring your bells then?
The bell?
Want to ring your bells then?
Oh, we can ring the bell, can we?
Five,
Oh, wow.
5 元
Do what?
5 元 for sweet temple.
Oh dear. That's your first wish, don't it? I've got a fire of the noise. I want a good loud one. I don't want any tips and taps.
Right back.
Right back, Dennis. Back one, one. Wait a minute, Glenn. Do it again. Well, I'm trying to take it.
You just click away.
One a second. Don't worry.
One more. Yeah.
I want the full bell in. Battery power.
So did you see this? It's a millstone, and they put the weight and moving, and there they also have the small wheel. It's very interesting, right? At that time, they got the water.
Okay, you guys standing closer. I will give you some short information about Chinese calligraphy and Chinese traditional painting. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Ni hao, very well. I will give you some short information about Chinese calligraphy and Chinese traditional painting. And firstly, I will introduce two special tools. This one is the Chinese painting brush, and another important tool is Chinese rice paper. The brush, you can see we have two parts. The top, this part is made of first of animal. For example, this one is made of first of sheep, so it's more soft for calligraphy. And the artist is using different material like the horse tine, and like the cork, rooster, and first of rooster and something else. So different chop for using for different function. And the body, this part is made of bamboo or wood. So now you can see we have artist drawing the picture right now. He holding the brush all like this. So this is a Chinese painting brush. And another important tool, maybe you can feel one by one. This is rice paper. We just coated rice paper. It's not made of rice. It's made of bamboo and silk and a little straw rice mixed together. So it's acceptable for the Chinese ink. So firstly, I will give you some short information about calligraphy. You know, in China, we have long history, and about the world, we have more than 3,000 or 4,000 years history. And in the ancient time, in China, the ancestors who created Chinese word just depend on the shape of something. So we call the ancient word hieroglyphic. So now I will writing some word on the wall. You will see it clearly. At that time, no brush, no rice paper. The people just using a special tool, have the word on the rope, on the texture. So the word is more like a picture. So long times ago, word is like this. Maybe you can join to guess the meaning of that. What's the first one?
Yes.
These are all the natural sense. Natural sense. The wrong sense in the sky. The sun. Yeah, the sun. Why have a dot here means a person who's standing here looking at the sun. And this one? Moon. Yeah, very well. This one? Mountains. Yeah, mountains. They are all natural sense. Mountains, a lot of peak here. And this one? River, water. And this one? Tree. Yeah, very well. Means one part green up, one part green down. And this one?
Man.
Yeah, a man. Very well. Like 2 legs, they can walk in. Yeah. In ancient time, maybe in beginning of the world, maybe they just, from the animals, so the leg. So now this line is Chinese word right now. So this is the sun, the moon, the mountain, water, the tree, and the human beings. So this is Chinese word right now. Where are you from?
England,
England,
New Zealand, Australia.
Okay, all those words. So you all speak, but the natural sense, like this hieroglyphic word, just several hundred. So now we have so much word. So where is the new word coming from? So we need the other way to create Chinese word. Just unitate the simple word together to be a new word. For example, this word is a tree. But now, if I writing 3 trees together, what does this word mean?
Forest.
Forest. Yeah, forest. So this word symbolizes forest. And this is a person here. And now if I writing 3 person together. Crowd. Yeah. Like a big group. And if now a person is not standing, is leaning on a tree. This is a person standing here, and this is a tree. But this person is leaning on a tree. Means if he feels tired leaning on a tree, what does he do?
Resting.
Yeah, very well. So this word symbolizes resting. Interesting, eh? And if now I'm writing a person in one special area, he couldn't coming out. He is not free.
He's in the house.
What does this word mean?
Probably prisoner.
Yeah. Jail, prisoner.
And
like
if
that.
he's in the house, he's home. He's at home.
If we want writing a home, that's much more complicated. This is a home.
The person at home?
No. Actually, it means a pig in one room. It's not a person in one room. This part, like original in hieroglyphic word, it's like writing like this. A roof.
Yes.
A roof.
Yeah.
No, this one is a female. This one is a male. Why? You can say this word have 2 parts. One part, this part, like a grown field to develop several parts. Means grown vegetables, wheat, rats here. And this part, like a person who are very strong. So this one show you a picture. A labor who are doing the farming is a male. Because we living on the farm. In ancient time, only the male doing the farming. So why this is male? And this is female. Here have a cross. Why? Because in ancient time, in China, the lady always standing here, cross your arms in front of here. You must standing like this. So why? This is female. And this part means she will have big belly. She will have a baby here.
Babies.
Yeah. So this is female. Very useful word. I wish you will remember it. Australia, we translate into Chinese by syllable, have 4 syllables. So we write in Chinese word 4 characters. So we said 澳大利亚, Australia. And Great Britain, this is UK. 英国, and this word means a country. And this word is by the pronunciation, Great Britain. So this one means UK, 英国, and Italy, phonetic, this one, by pronunciation, we said 意大利. And New Zealand, this word is coming from the meaning new. So we called it 新, and Zealand by the pronunciation New Zealand. And French, we're writing like this. So much country coming from.
Yeah.
All over the world, Euro and...
Yeah. English also.
So,
yeah.
French. This is French in Chinese. Actually, you can say these 2 countries, the last word is the same. It means a country. And this part is by the pronunciation, French. So we said 法国, together is French.
How do you say Australia?
We said 澳大利亚.
Yeah, I'm just filming the panda.
Oh, yeah. Of course you do.
Again, there we have the ancient bed.
Hello, sir. And here we have another tiger over here.
So that's the bigger one is the Emperor's Tomb, and also that's later we will classify the smaller size. They were all the satellite tomb, but they will all be stolen. We opened them many times. So famous by that the Silk Road. He was the airport to order the people to open the Silk Road.
So we're just arriving at the airport, so I'm going to switch the video off now, pick up when we get to the other end.
Yeah, I think so. I'll put it in. I want you to translate. When you finish.
It's 3:30 in the afternoon. We're just arriving in Wuhan Airport. We're leaving the airport. We've got about 5 hours to get to Yishan to get on the boat. We will have dinner before we reach the boat. So we just have to go to bed on the boat. We just open that.
It was the biggest city in the middle part of China. And this city, that's because the Yangtze was passing this, goes through the middle of this city, so make this city to the 3 parts. But we will not stop in this city because we need 4 hours driving to the Yichang where that we will get on the boat. And the Wuhan, it was knowledge they have over the 10 million population living in Wuhan. It's a bigger part. So here they will all the fish pool. Yeah. And also that's on our way to Yichang that you will see a lot of lotus pool. And here that's Wuhan is they have the famous things. It was so we're passing this river. Its river's name is Fu River. Fu. Fu. Yeah, Fu. Fu River.
Motorway break, but amazing place. There's absolutely nothing in the shop, no supplies at all, no cars, a few lorries, 2 coaches. It's not only just not like that now, it's obviously, in the state of the shop at least, it's never busy.
No, there's not enough.
No traffic. This is the restaurant, as you can see, not a lot of life there either. The restaurant. Interesting lorry here with a sort of extension out the back.
Almost 4 hours, we already arrived at Yichang City. Yichang City is a very small city, but it's very important because that's a lot of tourists they will get on the cruise from the Yichang. In Yichang City, only the 4 million population, 4 or 5 million population. But here's apartment price is higher than Xi'an. Yeah. So the people's income is lower, but the apartment price is much higher because that's its very good location. So it's what that's the normally apartment. It was, if you walk near the Yangtze, it was already over the 9,000 and even the 10,000 yuan per square meter. Yeah. So later that's because on the cruise that's in the bar it's the same like the hotel. That's the everything that the drink is more expensive than normally. So it's one that's later we will parking near the supermarket. If you want some drink, that you can go inside to buy it. Only the couple times, maybe the 10 or 15 minutes, and we will leave and driving to the restaurant. It's okay? Yeah. You can buy some wine and like the beers and bring on the boat.
I've got you many times. There's the river. There's the shop. So it's our first sight of the Yangtze River.
7:30 in the evening.
Going for a meal and then we'll join the boat afterwards.
In the big city, you will all see the high rank and all the people they need to the working harder. But in the small city, they have the small cities, the things that the people is more relaxed. So it's one that nowadays a lot, around 10 years ago. It's very interesting, huh? Maybe we can do it again on the cruise. We can do it every night.
arrived at the restaurant.
Yeah, 150 yuan for each service fee. Later, that's when we get on the boat, you pay them directly. You can pay cash, also you can pay credit card. And later they will share for all the people on the cruise who will do the service for us. But during these 4 days, that's we will have our group waitress will serve the food for our tables, and also that you will have your own the room service. We'll just do everything for your room. So it's why that at the last day, if you think that the girl they do the very good job, you can give them some small money directly to their just pay them directly. Yeah, do not put in the envelope in somewhere that they cannot get anything. So you just